This is KVUE News at 5.
The FBI foiled a possible mass shooting in Austin. We dig into the suspect's background.
Plus, a nationwide manhunt for a killer. The gunman shooting an innocent man and posting the video on Facebook. And he's threatened more than a dozen other victims. I'm Terry Kruka.
And I'm Mike Rush. We'll get to that foiled mass attack in Austin in just a moment.
But first, tonight's storms moving through central Texas right now. Let's take a live look from our KVUE storm chaser out on the road, headed to the Georgetown area on I-35. You see some dark clouds, a few sprinkles there on the windshield. Storm team meteorologist Nathan Gogo has a look at what we're tracking at this hour. Nathan.
Yeah, the good news is no severe weather expected for tonight. The only threat with some of these storms is too much rainfall in too little time, so we could see some minor flooding. The good news is things have weakened up just a little bit. We zoom into the Austin metro. The biggest storms have moved off towards parts of Blanco and Burnett County, some of them producing lightning, heavy rain, and some gusty winds. We've even seen a little bit of small hail with some of these storms, but the biggest threat will be for our eastern counties for tonight. This is going to be the best chance, the area that could see the highest rain amounts for Bastrop, Fayette, and Lee County, and that continues as we head into tonight. So heading out for tonight, expect to see off and on periods of showers. Some may come heavy, and temperatures dropping into the 60s. We see some showers possible by tomorrow, even possible for parts of Wednesday. We'll have that hour-by-hour forecast in just a few minutes.
See you then. Thanks, Nathan. Breaking tonight, the FBI says it has stopped a possible mass shooting, and an Austin man is facing serious gun charges. The KVUE defenders confirmed the tip this afternoon. Erica Proffer joins us now to break down what investigators found in his home. Erica?
And investigators arrested 50-year-old Stephen Thomas Boley the day before his birthday. And according to the arrest warrant, Boley exhibits extremist ideology. So when police went to issue that arrest warrant, they found 3 guns similar to these. This includes a 9mm and a .45 and more than 1,000 rounds of ammunition. Boley was convicted of assault in 1993. That should have prevented him from getting a firearm legally. He did manage to buy one gun in December 2012 because of a delay in background checks. Then 3 months later, he was asked to bring that gun back, which he did. He tried to get guns 2 more times. Here's the thing, reported that he had not been convicted of assault was denied. The guns found in his home did not come from Texas, so it's unclear how he got them. We spoke with folks in that area at 6. You'll hear from a man who is surprised something like this was happening right next door. That interview is being edited right now. We're live in our newsroom for the KVUE Defenders, Erica Proffer, KVUE News.
We'll see you then. Thanks, Erica. New tonight, 17-year-old Demonte Fitzgerald is charged with making a terroristic threat. Fitzgerald is accused of threatening to blow up the Taylor Police Department. According to court documents, on April 12th, the police received 5 911 calls from a man making threats. Fitzgerald later admitted to making those calls. He's being held in the Williamson County Jail tonight.
An Easter Sunday murder in Cleveland. The suspected gunman recording the gruesome scene and then posting it on Facebook. Police say Steve Stevens is armed and dangerous. They do not know where he is, but say they need to find him before he can target another innocent victim. ABC's Emily Rao is in Cleveland.
Good afternoon. Here at Cleveland City Hall, we are continuing to track the manhunt for accused killer Steve Stevens and also learning more about the elderly victim killed in Sunday's shooting.
All right, can you do me a favor? Can you say Joy Lane?
What?
Can you say Joy Lane?
Joy Lane?
Yeah. She's the reason why this is about to happen to you.
74-year-old Robert Godwin Sr. shot and killed, and the video posted online.
I don't think there's any rhyme or reason for it happening. I don't think there's anything that we can point to specifically to say that this is what sparked this. Only Steve knows that.
As a memorial for the elderly victim grows, the FBI is now working with Cleveland police to track down Steve Stevens. Reports of a sighting in Philadelphia put several schools on lockdown Monday afternoon as police searched a park. So far, investigators are not confirming an actual sighting. A cell phone ping near Erie, Pennsylvania, also drawing interest.
Steve, if you're out there listening, call someone, whether it's a friend or family member or pastor, give them a call because they're waiting on you to call them.
Godwin's family devastated.
We beyond shocked. It just feels like our heart is just ripped out of our chest.
The mental health facility where Stevens worked is closed for the day, and the woman mentioned in the video, Joy Lane, calling the suspect a nice guy. His former fraternity brothers in shock.
What in the world could have happened to this man to become so undone?
In other Facebook videos, Stevens talked about killing more people as well, at least 13 other victims. Police tell us they have looked into those claims, but so far have found no evidence to support them. In Cleveland, Ohio, Emily Rao, ABC News.
Coming up tonight at 6, we dig more into this issue and we'll tell you why Austin police say they are hearing more from the public when it comes to crimes on social media.
The Trump administration continues to express its disapproval with North Korea after the country conducted a failed missile test over the weekend. Vice President Mike Pence visited the DMZ between North and South Korea today as part of his 10-day tour across Asia. Pence warned that President Trump is still considering a military response to North Korea, saying the world has acknowledged his previous strength and resolve with Syria and Afghanistan. But North Korea's UN ambassador says the U.S. is only fanning the flames.
It has been created a dangerous situation in which the thermonuclear war may break out at any moment on the peninsula and pose a serious threat to the world peace and security.
U.S. diplomats are set to meet with Chinese and American allies at the United Nations later this month to discuss an approach on North Korea.
A new Gallup poll finds only 45% of Americans believe President Trump keeps his promises. That's down dramatically from 62% just 2 months ago. The sharpest drops were among Democrats, liberal, women, and young adults. The public also is less likely to see him as a strong and decisive leader or someone who can bring about change.
Now to the 85th Texas legislature. Several grassroots organizations spent the day talking to our lawmakers for Tea Party Day at the Capitol. KVUE political reporter Ashley Godot is there live to talk about some of the bills they're supporting. Ashley?
Well, Terry, some of the big bills they're backing: carrying handguns without a CHL, banning dismemberment abortions, and banning sanctuary cities. In fact, Joanne Fleming, the executive director of Grassroots America, called out some members of the House over their version of SB 4, which passed out of committee last week. She says it's a, quote, mockery of the original bill, which will force Texas law enforcement to honor all ICE detainers. The group is also calling on lawmakers to kill HB 2861 that would allow TxDOT to enter into public-private agreements to add toll lanes to some major Texas highways, including I-35 here in Austin. Terry Hall, founder of Texans Uniting for Reform and Freedom, compares the variable cost toll lanes to tax increases.
These public-private toll roads allow elected officials to outsource the business of tax hikes to a private company that the public cannot hold accountable. In fact, every one of these public-private toll roads has required our public money, too. Public money for private profits equals corporate welfare.
Now, Hall believes once the roads are paid for, the tolls should be removed. The group also spoke in favor of Senate Bill 2 to decrease how much cities and counties can increase property taxes without an election from 8% to 4%. And they want to see the state address the school finance system, noting school districts make up the largest portion of property taxes. The Texas House is set to debate a school finance bill on Wednesday. Live at the Capitol, Ashley Godot, KVUE News.
We know you'll be on top of that. Thanks, Ashley. Tonight, families in West will gather to mark 4 years since a fertilizer plant there exploded. The explosion killed 15 people and destroyed entire neighborhoods. This is a look at the drone view from above West today. You can see the cleanup and rebuilding that has taken place over the last few years. That obviously from the explosion.
One of the sport's greatest traditions was held today. Thousands of people gathered to run and watch the Boston Marathon. The winning man and woman are both from Kenya. An American man finished second in his category, and an American woman came in third. And one of the many women who ran in today's coveted race is from Austin. We first told you about Austin Police Lieutenant Eve Stevens in February. She was the only woman from Austin picked to run as part of the nonprofit group 261 Fearless. The group was started by Catherine Switzer, the first woman to register and run in the Boston Marathon 50 years ago today. She became famous after the race director physically tried to drag her out of the race.
Nice to see all those people running today, for sure. It has been almost a year since the sudden death of musician Pence. Tonight, what new documents reveal about his death.
Plus, more fallout for United Airlines. Now it is changing its policy after that violent removal of a passenger on board.
You're watching KVUE, where trust is earned.